Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Hi there and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 17th, 2010. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart of the US dollar index. This is a great way to gain perspective as to how the US dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. Well, clearly the US dollar finished last week strong, breaking beyond our 84.85 box. Now, the 82.83 level was tested earlier on in the week, but was proven to be a very strong support level. In the bigger picture, the 88.90 box will be our next target should the US dollar index continue to extend its movement upwards. Now, a quick look at our daily chart reflects the important part that the 84.5, 85 level plays as support. Traders need to be also aware of a near-term resistance level at 86.5, 87. Let's take a look at the US dollar against the Canadian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options CDD. Now the pair appears to be pushing towards a test of the 104-105 focal zone. However, we should be cautious of a possible retest of support down at 102-103. Now a break beyond this 104 level will see the pair value likely meeting with some resistance within this 107-108 box. Let's take a look at the YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen. Well, the YUK traded into our 93.94 box. Now, the pair is showing some signs of indecision, and a further weakening of this pair is likely to result in a retest down to this 90.91 level. A break above 93.5 is likely to push towards the 96 to 98 box. Well, the US dollar continues to strengthening against the euro. As we see here, the EUI closed last week with a break above the 79.80 resistance level, which will now assume a role as support. If the pair holds this level, an extended move higher is likely to test this 83.84 box. Next up, the BPX, the US versus the British pound. Well, the BPX held support at 67, 67.5 and appears to be lining up for another push higher. As long as the pair remains above 67, we will be targeting the 70-71 box. Let's take a look at the US versus the Australian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options pair value AUX. Well, the AUX reversed off of the lows that were tested earlier on in the week to close back within the 112-113 box. Now, a break below this level is likely to retest 110-111 as support. An extended move higher will have us targeting the 115-116 box. Let's review our key points. First of all, the US dollar index held our 82.83 focal zone and finished the week strong. 86.5, 87 is an important near-term resistance level. The trend remains strong to the upside. The CDD pulled back as expected. However, last Friday's higher close lends credibility to further US dollar strengthening against the Canadian dollar. The YUK attempted to push higher last week but met with resistance at our 93.94 focal zone. The pair showed signs of indecision towards the end of last week. We would be looking for a break above 93.5 to signal a follow-through to the upside. The EUI pulled back last week as expected but reversed to the upside to extend beyond our 79.80 focal zone. We may see a dip back into the 79.80 zone as a test of the support level. However, the path of least resistance continues to be to the upside with a near-term target of 83.84. The BPX tested support at 67, 67.5 before breaking higher. We have a near-term target to the upside of 70.71. However, last Friday's close showed some indecision. The AUX hovers once again at the 112-113 level. We saw a pullback early last week. However, the pair appears to be pushing towards a test of resistance at 115-116. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for May 17th, 2010. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Thanks for joining me here this week. We'll see you here next.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISE FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.